What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're checking in on Legend of the Keepers, which is out now on Steam. It's in early access. A while back, we checked out the prologue to the game and actually found this one to be more than the sum of its parts. It was one of those games that, like, you don't really get a feel for it from the screenshots. It happens from time to time where you look at the screenshots and a game looks really simple, and then, like, once you jump in, you're actually like, wow, the graphics are pretty good. The spell effects look really cool, and then the depth of the gameplay is a lot more than you expected too. And so I'm happy to report we're back on in here. If you never played this game before, it's a game where you are an evil overlord, defending dungeons as your 9-to-5 job, as the Heroes Union.
Then welcome to the Dungeons Company. As you saw on the job posting, your main task is to protect the treasures we keep in our dungeons. We don't have much time to spend training you, so please keep up.
Apparently they added voice acting from the last time we played the game too. I had to read all this stuff myself, like a pleb the last time we played through. Not this time. We're living in the world of sweet-ass voiceovers, chat.
Heroes keep coming to try and take our treasures. The marketing team has worked hard to promise gold and glory to these idiotic adventurers. We have a little time before they get here, so let's place our traps and our employees to prepare a defense.
Alright, let's do this thing. I'm gonna take these guys out. Apparently we have a bone catapult right here. There we go. I will confirm it. In the next room.
We always leave an empty room in every dungeon. You can use it to ambush the adventurers with one of your favorite spells.
Alright.
Some rooms are dedicated to combat. This is my favorite bit. Make sure you analyze each group of adventurers. Your employees are counting on you to prepare an effective strategy. Pay attention to combatants' attacks and resistances. They are key elements for victory.
I'm ready. Let's be key about this. Alright, so we've got Kogan. Obviously, we want him up in the front. We've got a skeletal magus. Okay. We've also got ourselves a ghost. It looks like from the front, they can do some stuff. Oh, they hit the front and the back. All right, put the ghost right there. Put the mage right there. Hopefully these guys can't hit my second line. Otherwise, I'm going to cry myself to sleep. It looks like most of these guys attack the front line. It looks like he attacks the back line. Feels bad. If he crits, he's going to kill our ghost, but okay. It's fine. I'm not that upset about it. Oh, nice, dude. And then we got our boss right there. He's all swaddled out in iron. I love it. Apparently, we've demoralized them ever so slightly by showering them with bones. Inside that room, we can select a spell. Show no mercy. Yeah, do it. Show no mercy. Destroy them. Oh, his arm's off right there. Is his arm supposed to be off?
Bullying these insignificant humans. No reason work can't be fun. You can, of course, kill them or terrify them so much they'll flee like peasants, as you see fit. Don't forget that in battles, the fastest combatants act first.
Okay, well, we'll see how this fight goes. So that guy threw a knife at my big dude, Kogan. I think Kogan's got this covered, though. Kogan's going to be the hero we all deserve. My ghost is apparently going to run scare. All right, scare away. Do what you got to do. Ooga booga booga and all that. Ow, I've been struck by an arrow. This guy's got a fireball. That sounds... Oh my god, the spell effects. I love it. The pixel art. And we've got Scream of Terror. Alright. Sounds okay to me. I don't know if we're going to get a second round. Kind of depends. It looks like they've actually lowered the damage a little bit since the last time. Like when I was playing the prologue... Yeah, there we go. He's going to flee. When I was playing the prologue back when it first came out, it felt like there was a lot of one-turn kills and a lot of people just laying each other out instantly. And so it's nice to see here that... It's nice to see that, like, the combat lasted more than one round this time around. I do think they've probably lowered the damage on some of the attacks and spells, make things last a little bit longer. Bro, you are dreaming if you think this is going to work out. 80 physical damage. Take it. Straight to the head. You've already got an arm off, man. You've literally got no chance right now. I'm just going to keep on whipping until he goes down.
Did it. I knew from the start that you had potential. Know that here in Dungeons Company, we reward talent and value ambition. Shoot for the moon. And so, your training ends. I'll see you again next year for your annual evaluation. If you do a good job in protecting our treasures, you'll get the promotion you deserve.
There was never a greater task set forth in front of us in the pursuit of evil than that of bureaucratic promotions. I'm ready. Let's do it. We can be the slaveholder. Apparently, if we hit level 10 with the slaveholder, we can play as the enchantress. And then it looks like the engineer has not been added to the game yet. That's still later on in early access. Let's go ahead with the slaveholder. I think we're going to be all right. We've got a talent tree over here. I don't think we have any points that we're able to play around with just yet, but it looks like we are going to have some bonuses and things that we can add on to the character as we get further on into the game, kind of develop out our skills. I guess we've got our game mode right now where it's ranked and it's also custom. We can, like, adjust things around. We'll just go with a normal ranked game. We'll leave it locked. This game does have full Twitch integration, which means that your chat can mess with you and, like, vote for events and things to happen. It looks like we've got adventurers on the first day, so we're going to have to sit down and actually, like, handle this like a dungeon overlord would. Inside the first room, we've got a rallying horn. It'll give -10 to morale. We've got a bone catapult for 2 rooms. They'll be demoralized. Okay. We've got a poison dart that'll deal 40 nature damage, and we've got a circular saw. Let's go with the poison damage. I like the trap. I like it. I think it's a good idea. We can have some enemies over here. I'm going to put Georges in the front. I'm going to put... What do these guys do? So this person has a frontline attack, and a backline attack. Okay, so that guy's going to get one-shotted by the archer if we put him back there. Got a backline attack and a backline attack. Let's do it. We'll see if we can land the backline attack and get rid of the archer in this first room. It's important to remember with this game that your goal is not to wipe the heroes the second they get to the first room. Your goal is to whittle them down and kill them by the time they finish the dungeon. And so, like, if you feel like your strategy is not coming together by the second room, that's okay. Don't panic about it. We're going to go for all physical damage this time around, I think. We got a magic room right there. We've got another room for fighting. We've got Ba. I will definitely put in Ba. Sounds good to me. We got a frontline attack right there. Maybe we'll get that off. We've got Kendall. We've got Duvius. Okay. Yeah, let's put Duvius in the back. And then we've got Incan. Okay. Yeah, we can do Incan right there. Sounds good. We've actually got much better monster variety this time around than last time I played the game. Last time I played, like, you had to staff your monsters, almost like a hiring quota. There you go. Good little poison dart to the front. We'll see what we can accomplish with this combat right here. I assume it's not going to be that difficult because it's the first battle. We've got a goblin trick, and we've got poison dagger. Let's go for... Actually, let's focus on the frontline guy. I'm going to be a hater right now. This guy's got 6 stacks of poison, so yeah, there's the one shot right there. Feels bad. We have 15 ice damage, and then we've got ice block right there. Let's go for the ice block. It does more damage, and I feel like really concentrating damage and getting them kind of whittled down is the best way to do this. The more injured we can get these guys before they enter our other traps and our other combats, I think the happier I'll be. Let's go for a poison dagger up front. These guys are almost dead. We're working on them pretty good right now. We didn't lose our goblin right there, which is good. Let's throw out another ice block, and these guys are actually only in the second room, and they've almost lost their quest already. So I feel like we've done a pretty good job. If the monsters die, they die. That's their job, is to be disposable. The buzzsaw. Yeah, there we go. We didn't get a kill right there. Feels bad, but that guy should die of poison. I think on the next room, yeah, we killed one off. Let's go with Burning Whip. That sounds great. We haven't dealt, like, any damage to that guy right there, so I really do think that getting that done is a good idea. He's going to enrage everybody out. We're probably going to take an arrow here. Damn, taking out my guys. They're so fast. All right, well, let's go for the fire damage attack right there. We've incinerated the archer, so things should get similar moving forward. Or so things should get simpler moving forward, I guess. All right, so with you, yeah, do Wild Strike. That's cool. I'm hoping we kill these guys off right here. Yep, keep it up. All we've got is AoE damage, though, so it's going to be slow going to actually wipe these guys out. It's going to turn into a bit of a slugfest right here. We've got the stunner. Yeah, do it. If we can cancel that guy's next turn, you won't hear any complaints from me. That sounds like a really good strat. And the heroes are dead before they even made it to the boss room. I'd wager a guess that we might be one of the best dungeon lords to ever exist. Let's see here. We can increase the amount of gold that we get. We can increase the amount of power that our demons have. And we can increase the amount of resistances that our elementals have. In addition, it looks as though we got 10 or 80 bucks right there. We killed all 3 heroes, so we got 15 blood, which is apparently a resource that we can use. But if we scare them, we get tears, which I guess we can spend too. I'm going to take the gold increase, in all honesty. That sounds really, really nice.
As you could probably guess, dying isn't the nicest experience. Fortunately, our Lich Doctor is here to resurrect your employees for free. However, being dragged back to the land of the living after a taste of eternal peace can be quite demotivating. If your employees die too often, they might suffer from burnout. Your employees' morale is therefore a matter to be taken seriously. Give them a break from time to time by sending them to the garrison. The feasts organized after a victorious defense will make them want to get back into action.
All right. So we can motivate somebody here. Let's motivate our goblin, I guess. Well, I don't know if I actually motivated anybody there. Your team management allows you to choose which room your employees will be deployed during the preparation phase of a dungeon. So, they get 3 if they stay in the garrison during a defense of a dungeon. If an employee motivation drops to 0, they go on burnout for 10 weeks. All right, sounds good. I'll try to keep that in mind then. Let's put Parietal and Ellen and maybe Georges inside of there, and we'll just let them regenerate for a little bit. Duvius, I'd like you to be in there too. We've still got Zugor, which is good. Incan, we can move them over to there. As far as our traps go, those don't get demoralized, so I think we'll be okay. We can choose a task. We can send one of our guys to training. We can go to the engineer and spend gold to upgrade a trap, or we can take an event. Let's deal with an event. Your lab assistant is about to make some modifications to one of your traps. You know he's always messing up and that the trap will be unusable. Fixing it will take 5 weeks. Okay. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. Let's fire him. Let's go with training, I guess. What does the training cost? More money than I have. Oh, no, I have 430. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's level up. Yeah, let's train my ghost. I'm sure ghosts being trained makes them stronger. It looks like he got more HP too, maybe? Yeah, he'll get plus 20 HP, I guess, when you level him up. That'd be nice. I don't know if it's worth it to do this. I don't know if this is the best call. Yeah, I mean, if it helps them survive getting one-shotted like they have been the last couple fights, then I feel like that's fine. At the Alchemist, we can transmute blood, tears, or gold into another resource. Okay. Let's turn... Can we... Oh, we need 10 of each to turn it into money. Okay. It kind of sucks that if you go in there and you don't do anything, it still bypasses the week. Like, if you're just, like, window shopping or whatever, I kind of wish if you don't finalize any action, you could just go back and take the other one. Because, like, I don't know the meta. Like, I don't know what the values are right now on various stuff. Let's put Georges. We don't need Georges, actually. Let's put maybe... Let's put Duvius in right there. Maybe he'll be victorious. All right? And if he's victorious, maybe he'll pull it out and we'll be all right. All right, so we've got you. We've got you. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And we'll put you right there, and you right there. He's got an area attack. He's got a backline attack. He's got a frontline attack. Who's got the most HP? You guys swap. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with a poison dart. Poison dart worked pretty good last time. I was down with the poison dart. I felt like it got the job done. We've got Ba. He's doing pretty good. We've got Kendall over here. So these guys have area, back, and front. Okay. So we want our squishiest guys in the middle. Is really what it comes down to. And then we got another trap right here. We'll go with a circular saw. We're focusing on physical this time around. I find that if you stack up the various effects that you want to put on the enemy, you should either focus on scaring or you should focus on damage and not really mix and match if you can help it. Oh, he rearranged my lines. Curious. Alright. Well, fireball him. Hopefully he doesn't have a lot of resistance. I feel like these guys are getting an awful lot of turns. Yeah, hit him with the old persecution, I guess. Let him have it. Zugor's turn. Let's go with a frontline cleaving attack for sure. No, my monster, though. He was my little buddy. I liked him. Man, we're getting bulldozed by this group. We're having a hard time out here. Luckily, the poison trap, I think, is going to kind of alleviate our issues. He's going to die on the next room now. Blah! Down he goes. Farewell. We've got Show No Mercy. We've got Intimidation. We'll go with Burning Whip. Why not? Kind of soften up that guy in the middle. Alright. Let's go with a Spectral Wave out here. I like it. I like it a lot. We've got hypothermia, and we've got frozen arm. Yeah, hit him with frozen arm. Maybe he'll die on the next turn if we do that. Because he's got a burn effect on him, so... Yeah, he did. He actually died. Hell yeah, wild strike right there. Take that dude out. The heroes are... Dude, my second rank people are doing great. My first rank people are getting bulldozed. They're having a terrible time. We can take 102 gold, we can take a harpy, or we can take a fire elemental. She's kind of squishy. I have my doubts that she's going to survive if I bring her. Let's take the fire elemental. We need people to swap out for the front line, I think. These guys are in rough shape. They're kind of taking a beating right now. I need, like, guys that I can rotate around. So we've got a merchant here. If we had enough money, we could buy some more stuff, but unfortunately, we're muy pobre. We're muy pobre right now, so it's not going to work. An opportunity to send an employee to an intensive training course, okay? Also got the training over there, but I don't think we can afford anything. Now, we could upgrade Vitzerk or Duvius. Vitzerk and Duvius both can be upgraded. He gets a frontline attack if we upgrade him. Let's do that. I don't have a lot of money to throw around, but hey, we got a business trip over here. Choose an employee to protect the sales department during a business trip. Okay, we can do that. Let's send... What does that do? A Ring of Wrath? The manager would like to send an employee to the sales department to be their bodyguard. You'll be compensated. It's going to be 8 weeks. Let's go for the 5 weeks, I guess. I haven't been using Georges anyways, so we can choose if we want to do a business trip or if we want to plunder. Plunder? Let's see here. We've got a risk of injury, 1 volunteer, 3 weeks for money. Yeah, do it. The volunteers have organized a dance party involving several bonfires and a few happy murders in the village and emerged unscathed. You get $108. Nice, dude.
Ah, I almost forgot. The company owns several dungeons that need protecting. We only send teams when our specialists inform us that a group of adventurers are approaching. You will sometimes have the choice of several contracts. The more dangerous the heroes, the higher your bonus if you succeed. Thanks to the company's portal service, sending you to the other end of the world is a matter of moments.
Alright, let's take a look at the garrison real fast. We'll swap out Duvius. We'll put Ellen back in. We've got Mornis. Actually, I could swap these guys into the front line so that the second line guys get a chance to kind of, like, be victorious. I feel kind of bad for them right now, alright? They're basically my whipping boys. It feels terrible. And so let's swap these guys in for a little bit. These guys will be in the first room for once. You know, sacrificing themselves for the Commonwealth and whatnot. We've got an archer right there. Yeah, we'll give them the ghost. We've got the new fire elemental, too, that we haven't had a chance to play around with. Although Incan is leveled up, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, put that guy in right there. We'll put in... I still need another tank over here, so we'll put in Zugor. We'll put in Ellen, and we'll put in Paridal so that these guys get a chance to kind of, like, rest and relax in R&R for a little bit. Yeah, my level 2 guys, they've leveled up, but, like, I just don't want them to lose any motivation. I think, like, even when they win, they still lose a little bit of motivation because they still had to go into work. I know the feeling. I get it. Happens to the best of us. I'm going to take the normal adventurers because we've been, like, losing our first guys consistently every time. Alright, so we'll put Ba out front. We got Kendall. We got 70 HP. So we got a front line attack, we got a back line attack, and we got an area attack. Whoever's in the back is going to need to be able to soak at least 2 hits. So I think that'll do for now. We'll go with... What does Demoralize do? Oh, they lose more morale. Okay. Well, these guys, we might be able to demoralize them. I don't know. We can try. Yeah, let's try to do a morale victory this time. Let's see if that works. So obviously, you be in the front. You be in the middle, you be in the back, I guess, although the skeleton's going to get one-shotted. There's no way the skelly doesn't get one-shotted if we don't take out at least one of these guys before they make contact. Alright, so my ghost is good to go. How much do they have as far as their morale goes? $125. Let's focus on the guy in the front first. And we got an Inferno. Yeah, might as well. I guess he doesn't really have morale damage. Feels bad, but what are you going to do? No, we've already lost one of our elementals, which sucks, but such is the bread of an everyday life. Let's go for a stunner right there. I don't really want to split up my damage like this, but I got a feeling they're going to kind of force me to. Yikes. Feels pretty bad. Feels pretty bad. Just wild strike him, I guess. We'll break his arm before he gets any further, but I don't feel like we accomplished a whole lot in that combat. I don't think going for the morale victory is a good idea right now, because we only have really the ghost is the only one that's dealing morale damage. Everybody else is doing physical stuff, and he just got all of his morale back somehow, magically, so... yeah, I think we might lose this one. I mean, we've got another rallying horn right here, so maybe that'll help out a little bit. Morale is dipping for the frontline guy, but I don't have a lot of faith that this is going to work out. We got Poison Dagger, Goblin Trick. Let's go Poison Dagger. We got to kill somebody. We should really have somebody dead by now. We've got a Toxic Volley, and we've got a 65 nature damage. Yeah, throw that out. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like the heroes are a lot tougher than we are. Like, my guys feel very squishy compared to the heroes, but then again, I suppose we're probably disposable monsters as it stands. Definitely not, like, affecting him, like, at all. There we go. He's finally down. Good lord. Trying my best here, but hopefully the boss can bring the pain. If not, they might break through. Let's go Whiplash right there. That's pretty much all of his health. He seems to have a really, really big weakness to physical damage. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to resistances either, so they've all got their resistances listed right there. So these guys are really squishy to physical damage if you can just get through the front guy. Okay. Yeah, let's try to fake one of these guys out with morale damage. Boss is pretty tough, actually. Them getting through the boss is very unlikely, so they might cleave through the monsters, but, like, I don't think they're going to get through the boss in most cases. So we killed a couple, we scared a couple, we made 118 bucks. We can get a Wind Elemental right there, which would be pretty cool. I'd definitely take a Wind Elemental. So now that I realize we got to pay attention to the resistances, too. Alright, so Duvius and Incan are feeling better. These guys are ticking downwards a little bit. Feels bad, but, you know, that's life. What does the doctor do? Stick out your tongue and say, ah. Let's see. Your occupational health office has been called in to do some tests. Following your assignments, they provide you with basic medical care. Oh, nice. We got 90 HP back to our boss. Sweet. Collectors. The tax officials have come to collect. Good job. They drink blood. Okay. Yeah, give them the blood, I guess. I like money. Money's good. We've got a merchant over here. Let's see if we can buy something. So it looks like we've got a succubus, we've got a harpy, or we've got a flying dagger trap. I'll take the harpy. That seems pretty cool. She's so squishy. Her HP's so low, man. Like, her HP is really, really low. I don't even know if I want her. Let's leave. No, we've got a workout event over here, so some intensive. We have inadequate resources for working out. All right, well, I guess we'll take the event then. An employee spilled a hot drink on you in front of the Blood Fay machine. Puck my life. Okay, well, 90 damage taken. All that we healed, basically. Feels bad. Alright, so what's up with these dudes? We've got a berserker. We've got some kind of warrior out front. And we've got her. So these guys are all high armored. It looks like they're all somewhat weak to nature. So we'll put the nature damage out there. Oh, I forgot to swap these guys out. Now I feel like an idiot. Okay, what do they do? So 50 damage to the front, 50 damage to the front, 45 damage to the back. Okay. You're in the back. You're in the mid. You're in the front. Looks good. Spell room, we'll bypass that. If I got any more nature damage, I'd love to do that. This guy can't be affected by bleeding. We'll go with the Enrage. I think Enrage increases our damage, so that sounds okay. I'll put Zugor out front, as per usual. Just make him the big block wall. I should have swapped in my Yeti guy. I don't know if he was ready yet, though. I don't know if we were ready with the Yeti, alright? She got 70 HP. She can be in the back. She does nature damage, too, and this guy's super weak to nature damage, so that'll work out. This guy also does nature damage. I have my doubts that he's going to make it, but we may have to swap some people out. Luckily, I got enough money to where I can hire some more employees, so maybe we'll be okay. Yeah, 58 damage sounds great. And that poison's going to tick extra hard on that guy, I think. Alright, so my ghost is ready to go. Are they weak to air damage? They're not, like, weak to it, but they're not strong against it either. We'll go with a little bit of air damage out there. Looks like it did some morale damage, too, so I can live with that. And this guy's got Inferno. Yeah, why not? I wasn't really planning on killing the one in the back, but it looks like we're killing the one in the back. Like, whatever. Yeah, go for the stunner right there. If we can knock that guy's turn off, I would really, really like it. Keep up with the spectral wave. We appear to be getting the job done out here. I think this poor bastard's going to die before he gets to attack again. Yeah. It's kind of a shame. I kind of wish the time to kill was a little bit lower, in all honesty, so that you actually had time to strategize some of these fights or whatever. But we did eliminate one enemy, so that's good. I mean, any fight where you kill a guy is good. I don't really feel like I want to scare a guy. Let's just keep the damage going out. We'll keep the damage going out. Inside of this room, we'll have to decide what we want to hit him with. So, that one's weak to fire. Let's do it. Since it's weak to fire, it feels like a waste to do anything else because we're getting big boy bonus damage from that right there. Alright, ladies and gents. Let's get this thing moving. They are weak to poison damage. So, hey, anytime you can hit them with poison damage, I'm alright with it. Finish them off with the infectious curse right there. We got a Scream of Terror. Might be worth it. This guy actually has really low morale. And so Scream of Terror might be the right play. We can kind of work him from both directions and see what happens. Hit him with a poison arrow right there. Good. Hit him with... Hit him with infection. I think we're going to kill him long before anything else happens, so we'll just smack him. There we go. He can't be affected by bleeding, but we can definitely poison his Conan-looking ass. So he's now down. We can get Pandora's Box, 10 morale, stacks of all penalties applied, increased by 2. Take the money, or we can take a mortar. Take the money. Money sounds good. These guys are going to break pretty quick, though, so I think we should probably... Let's kind of rotate some people around and see what we can do here. Georges is back. Georges obviously does a lot of ice damage. Not super strong against fire. He actually doesn't have as much HP as you would hope he would have either, but... Oof. We'll go with Incan over here, and we'll go with Stratus over here, I think. Looks like maybe we can throw them in, too. We can swap him out for Vitzerk. Zugor needs to be out. That's unfortunate, but, like, I don't really have a tank for this group. Hopefully they're softened up enough by the time they get there, I guess. Maybe I can purchase another tank and one of these goes right here. We've got a merchant right there, so it's not outside the realm of possibility. Let's see here. You've received a letter from the Monster Training Center offering to pay an employee. It'll take 8 weeks and they'll get 2 free levels. Do it. Yeah, it's $150. It's way cheaper than leveling them up the hard way. We'll go to the merchant. I need to buy a tank, like, really badly. They're not really giving me tanks, though. He's got a little bit of armor, but it's still not great. Got too many DPSers. I'll take him. He's got armor, if nothing else. We've got a workout, and we've got an event. Let's try the workout. So what can we do here? So for 15 blood, we can gain... The gym is just for... Oh, this is for our main guy, so that'll give me life back. That'll give me regeneration. Yeah, let's do yoga, I guess. So we get 11 life back per week. It's not bad. That's a permanent bonus that I think we can all get behind. But yeah, this is Legend of Keepers. I really like it. I think this game is pretty cool. It's a Dungeon Keeper style game. It's got some really badass spell effects for the pixel art. Some really surprising pixel art. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for being here. It's been about 30 minutes. Appreciate you guys stopping on in. If you don't know who I am or what I do, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every day so you don't have to. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the Twitch stream and everything else. I'd love to be your host in both of those localities. We got over 1,500 people in the Discord right now. A pretty beefy Discord to make friends, play some games, talk about the stuff you're interested in. I will see you all tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the skillet, and that's all I got for now. Don't work too hard, everybody.